In this video, I will share with you a top-down analysis on gold. So if you're interested, let's hop right into it. Alright, so I'm gonna start off on the weekly time frame to get a broader perspective on where gold is currently at, and I can see that it recently rejected from a very important key level, the all-time high basically, okay? And we can mark this key level right here with a rectangle, and we can see that gold rejected from it in 2020 August, in 2022 March, and recently in May, couple of weeks ago, okay? So for me, this right here is a very important key level on the weekly time frame. But now, if I look at the market structure, I can see that gold is in a very clear uptrend, okay? Forming higher highs and higher lows. We had a major break of structure here, breaking this lower high in the market on the weekly. And that's when we officially started a uptrend on gold, okay? Now, moving on to the daily time frame to see things more clear. Like I said, I'm gonna keep my bullish bias, and that's why I'm gonna draw a trend line, even though I don't really use trend lines, but I know that the weekly is bullish. Now, on the daily I can see that we had a break of structure. This higher low right here got broken, okay? So we have, let's follow market structure, okay? We have a higher high, a higher low, a higher high, a higher low, and a higher high. And check what happened. We had a break of structure right here. This candle fully closed below this higher low, okay? So we could think that now we could start a small downtrend on the daily time frame. Even though on the weekly I am bullish, we could see a small downtrend on the next couple of days or weeks. That's a possibility on gold, because like I said, this higher low got broken. Now we could have a small retracement up towards this area and then a continuation to the downside if the downtrend will continue. And if we look closely, we do have a lot of imbalance in the market right here. So we could actually see a small push to the downside towards this level on a macro perspective, and then from this level we could see maybe a consolidation and then a move towards the upside, because like I said, long term I am bullish on gold based on the weekly time frame, okay? But the daily tells me that we might have a short-term downtrend because of this break of structure right here, okay? So let's keep that in mind. Short term we could have a downtrend, but long term we could have a uptrend. That's my bias so far, okay? So now let's move on to the 4-hour time frame, okay, to get an even better perspective. And also I wanted to let you know that if you want to see the trades that I am taking every single day, you should go ahead and join my free Telegram group. The link is down below. All you gotta do is join, and like this you'll be able to see the trades that I am taking every single day, okay? Now let's continue with our analysis. On the 4-hour time frame, we can see that on the 4-hour we have a clear downtrend, okay? We broke structure here, then we created multiple lower lows and lower highs. But what I wanted to do on the daily is to place a fib level, okay, from the high to the newly created lower low. Why is this a lower low? Well, because it broke this higher low in the market right here. Because we had a higher low, a higher high, but then because we broke this higher low, we now created a lower low. The reason I decided to draw to place a fib is to look at the discounted levels. I am looking for possible sells above the 50% area, not below it. That's just a rule of mine because I like to enter in discounted areas, okay? And now on the 4-hour, I would look for supply levels, okay? I would look for supply levels that could reinforce my sell opportunity. So we have a very cool supply level right here on the 50% zone on the fib. If we look closely, we have another supply level right here, but this one doesn't have imbalance, so I'm more keen to look at this one instead. okay? And knowing this, these are zones, points of interest, okay, where I would look for possible sells, okay? These are zones where I would wait for price to get at, and I would either place a sell limit right on them, stop loss above, and then possibly aim for a new low in the market, because I know that short term we could see a downtrend. That's my personal point of view. Now, of course, you don't need to take this for granted. You have to do your own research, okay? Or what I could do is, when price approaches this zone here, I could scale down on a lower time frame, like the 15-minute or the 30, and look for a possible change of character. What does that mean? Okay, so let's say price gets here, okay, by forming structure, and now on the M15 I would see a break of the higher low, and then I would enter based off the retracement. And because of that, because I'm getting a refined entry, the risk to reward ratio will also be a lot bigger. But of course, there's pros and cons for each. A pro for this one is, of course, that you are going to get a bigger risk to reward ratio. A con for it, though, is that you have to spend more time on the charts. Whereas this one, you just place a sell limit and you let it be, and then you manage the trade accordingly. Okay? But that being said, this is my point of view on gold. This is my top-down analysis. I don't want to go lower than the 4-hour. Okay, I do think, once again, I do think that gold is in a long-term uptrend, but we could see a small reversal in the near future, in the short term. Okay, we could see a small reversal. Okay, since we broke this structure on the daily time frame, we could see a small reversal to fill this imbalance that was created here. And maybe from here, we could start reversing again to the upside and continue the uptrend. Okay, so that being said, again, short term, I would look closely at these levels right here that I drew on the 4-hour, this 4-hour supply level that also has imbalance. Okay, it is also at a discounted level. And this is the level I would keep in mind for the upcoming week or weeks, depending on how the market will move. All right. So yeah, that being said, make sure you are subscribed to the channel to not miss out on future content like this. Feel free to leave a comment down below, ask me anything you want. If there's any unclarities, any questions, any feedbacks, any video ideas, just let me know down below. That will be very much appreciated. And of course, till next time, I want to wish you all a lovely time. Feel free to share and like this video, and take care.